In the next state of hearing, what can we expect on the 5th of May to transpire once the replies have been filed?
See, if center comes with any suggestions that whether any provisions of the amendment of the Waqf Act shall not be given effect to, as has been done in PNS section 106, where the execution of the death by negligence have been kept in abeyance. If any provision has may come, because as per today's hearing, it was little bit observant that center may come with suggestions. Number two, court may hear the constitutionality of by framing the substantial question of law, constitutionality of the amendment, whether those are contrary to the constitution, basic structure. And third, court may dismiss the petitions which has been filed challenging the amendment, or may suggest certain things to be amended. Because you see, the courts normally respect the wisdom of the parliament. We have seen in past also that when there was the same-sex marriage hearing was going on before 5-judge bench, and everyone was presuming that the court will pass some orders for legalizing the marriages and also to be registered in the this Special Marriage Act. But since the argument was there that there certain degree of prohibited relationship have been enacted in the law, and that any judgment passed by the Supreme Court would be violative to the decision taken by the parliamentarians or wisdom of the people. That is what the Supreme Court did not pass any order and given the right to the parliament. Third, court may appoint certain eminent people along with the former judge of the Supreme Court to suggest certain changes in the act. But here we have to see, unless and until the provisions which have been enacted by this amendment is arbitrary and contrary to the constitution, courts normally does not inject inside the decision taken by the parliament, and both the organs of the constitution respect each other. Now, third, one thing may be there, because NJSC case, if you see in NJSC case, Supreme Court 5-judges bench has already quashed the validity of the NJSC Act, and that was completely had gone. But it does not mean that the parliament does not have any power to make the law. We have seen in the case of, you see, the Supreme Court SC/ST Act, when the Supreme Court says that the competent authority first has to look into that whether the case is made out or it is under the vengeance politics or vendetta, this parliament immediately changed that. So those powers lie. So let's see what would happen. But there are, of course, hearing would take place, as took place in the CAA, as took place in the abrogation of Article 370, as took place in the electoral bond, as took place in the case of the demonetization. Number of decisions we would, but as of now, three things which has been said by the Supreme Court as per the statement of Honorable Learned Solicitor General, that the Waqf user properties will be denotified until the next date of hearing. No Waqf property, no appointment will be made, and situation of the ground might change if certain provisions of law are not stayed. So these are the things. Let's see. But I think that the Supreme Court would come out with better, proper solution, which would be larger interest. But one point is very worrying for you, me, and all other who respect the law: the violence. Those who are taking cannot be justified in any way, and beating other people, innocent citizens, in the name of the parliament, the amendment is not good. Yes.